will be a will share United Television so saso and abe from 10 times so UTV Ghana will be me a schedule Medina Eddie free honum make am for the amount with few and maybe mpa honum da sanso na special ice mineral water super abujun super papa and yes special waiting you gay and no side jumaku nyina and so masana Midday and then semi eba bedawo and some and some be a wobetete ebi yesem His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Sabri and wode eye asamakoto eye mampurugu ohimpon edu ahodo mpanyfo mbededa ano Sabri wode edin bi so PM saso and ayeba eye despite group of companies ye mpanyfo eye Dr. Sekwame despite eni ni nua Dr. Ernest Ufori support Sabri de omakwakoye makwala for emwa isika putuo eno mede akoma omwe wo yenia esi ewo hono
of my father for the elections that were impending. Two of his sons were contesting for the same thing. Whichever of us won it, it's a victory for him. He can count on me. He should know that it's his son who is in the Flagstaff House. And so I want to thank him again because of what is happening in Boko and what is happening in Wale. During the campaign, I made a promise that bringing peace will be one of my major priorities. And this is my first major assignment out of Accra. And so I just came to appeal to him to exercise restraint and patience, and his subjects to exercise restraint and patience and trust that we'll resolve this matter amicably. We are still appointing the ministers. They will come and help me to run the administration. So I'm just appealing to my father that they should exercise patience while I set up the government. And so as soon as that is done, we might have to invite my father, but I cannot sit in Accra and invite him. I have to come and alert him in advance that an invitation like that will come. Yeah. In my last briefing with Nana Akufo-Addo before he left office, he briefed me about some mediation efforts that they were undertaking. I wish to be able to discuss it with him and see how we can continue that effort. I know that he and the late Yegbonra and Otunfo were the ones who solved the Dagon problem. Nanado gave me a hint that Otunfo has been playing some role. And so I'm supposed to be with Otunfo on the 19th of this month. So when I go, it's one of the issues I'll discuss with him.
Yagusua ejina omampanyini His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na kache na sabre krata bi APA every eye ne office na ninyina eye national security appointments na say ye mbambo ejuma no mpanyfo bia wayi wo sabre ya se omo enkoda no. Former Chief of Staff Prosper Douglas Bani wono na sabre wayi ne se won ko hwe national security advisor na so wonye national security advisor Emma President na Mr. Naso Rabani you know former minister for interior or you'll be a babambo jumamwa wa dresuko ewo mu pa if you honor my DCOP Abdullah Osman Razak wono na sabre was say onko national security coordinator na won share ekwan a babambo mu anhye on betimi de agu akwan mu ama ye bambo mu etimi ayere kete COP Nathan Kofi Boache retired. One also where you know say onkoye director of operations Emma President and also mampanyini na won share Emma enhyehyeye entotoye efa security nsem ho anase bambo nsem ho ye betimi mu betimi ayeden na etimi akọ enimu eni security ho nsem nyina nso so no ono na enhye so Owura Charles Kipo one also enkoye director general Emma National Intelligence Bureau was say where you know Emma sa appointment yi anase sa mpanyfo yi wo mu His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na ebobo sa mpanyfo nyina edin se omomeboa ema Ghana ye bambo mu entimi enko enimu na enyere nso ema ye manfo nyina ehonto panyina ne nsa hye asemi ya ebeto odwa ya se Felix Kwachi Ofosu wono na spokesperson Emma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Yet wakase and so despite group of companies ye penyini Dr. Ernest
Midday asheko enti e bon paise na menyina betuma koyie de amantie ba ya anantese no
despite ye na ete ha enti se asemato kantamantoa ete se de asemato no nko a ye beda na se pa se wanyi ama ne mom wadwene ye ho se ne asemu isiye no Ghana for akire wodo yie Oma ya ade pa de nipa bi sonko bi wo ha esese ye de na ase ema wo mo ntimefo afidi kasie so na nipa bi esese ye bo wo mabaso no ye bo wo mabaso ye di kan se ye beda Nyankopon ase na ene de yada despite ase na yada Ghana mpanimfo nyina se titru ene na nanom hemfo yada wo mase pa yada ewura ofori sapon yada na se yada wo mampanyini jo mama yada na se pa Ghana ha nipa titu nyina yada wo mase esansa asemu sie no nipa abba fie ha se no ame ehunu se ampa Ghana fo ye nipa enam se nyamesuro nti no ya dwen nipa ho eno kra kantamanto yakwa ahohiahiem sani awoka se nchance mu de abre ne eye de papa eye ahoaho a esanse calculating nchance betimi aboso nyina no na 1408 packet na betimi aboso we dey call into pieces 28160 pieces ya ye ra so ba che 1002 na kese ye bre no wate su bi nti ye fa sa akonya we so e de amaga na fo ne wiase afa na nyina
ye hwe ente monitoring committee bi a ye de behwe ye dwadwa no na ye nye rules and regulation medical card me chairman for ye wo say wo mu na nye rules and regulations a wo de bebo dwan ho e ban say niam bi on ma me enye me emfa gas nsi ha me ento ye to ade a ye ba bia telafo no ye mfa nje say ye hwe sa niam ni na etokwaso nso a wan hwe ya ne ye nkwa so no ya ka say ye duebo ye de akwanyan eda owura onmonyamfo kwame despite ene ni nua ofori sapon ene mo director Father Dixon Nyamisha emrantie Nyamisha ye from ewo sa emrantie kire se wo hwa adoye pa wo mam ha ni esi hospital ni esi police station ni ye adoye na omoye no so ne Nyankopon wo nhira om no ntre wo makwabam e wa ade bi ombe bia se nipa sa de om titiri kro amanfo enhwe eniema sa emrantie ye ye waskafo atitiri bebre no omusunsua sa adoye na emfa yemfampia omanu eti na ye yanso a na abanso wobehwe wo ye sa adoye akese na ye me wo tax incentives for sa social responsibilities ya omoye na se apia ye na
Mr. Minion get the phone now. Setting Shaya to Quem, a point you mean, Sia, even a human Siano. Omudi in Pen 4, Yamra Semnoso. So be a qua, when never judge me piano, say, can you say me do me the piano, so good dumno. Na fia na why you didn't be MBM.
Na a cantamanto jackesie mu and I will be Jana Toye, na a she of foods for near men in a woman Yamamutunia Musicanano, and I Dr. Sequam despite Sumayan say, and any newness of Risapon, Asumayan, say Yemfa in chance here the board dance no, pieces Makumaku 1240, Ukabu Monday 62 packets, say and family woman, first one penny for Seneja, or Mufa and cry a dance into where there, Yeranum. Ye be gina sa ho kwan so na ya dane enchanse no ene de won chanchan mo de be cover so ni nyina no ya dane de ahyamunsa na mo da maku ma no every ye wura ose kwame despite ene ni nua Ernest ofori sapon ho se mo so mu na mo fa embo mo pata no so na o hye mo nkran se mo bamba mu ase nipa hwe ase ohoi anye na wie ye no na obon pai se afi be ko na wie ye no na dia mo hwire nyina no mo nya no mbo ho osoma ma afishiapa ti da mo ase
obroni wawu abo mayampa
yetwa kase no so omampanyi John Dramani Mahama sabre wa hyese obi bia anase opanyi bia okita diplomatic passport bia no bomoden na fabra na enne ena omode krataa yi epieye se omu hwe se omu aban dada no mu anu omu kita diplomatic passport ewo former president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo na breso no obi bia sabre hwe so omu emfamra wose san hyehyeye ade a ebeboa ama Ghana ye kabi mami kabi ene uye dwumedi a yedie ne ebetimi akọ enimu na hyehyeye asoso no kwan ya omafa so omu ye no ade a eye standard a ejina hono ye ne amano ne die nyina soso eye pe entisabre wo mu de eye krata ya kwakoma chief director ema Ministry of Foreign Affairs eye Owura Callistus Mahama ono ene secretary to the president ena omu ejina so se obi bia emfa sa passport no emra na sabre so wo mu asan ahye emea esese dia enru honom no na ho ebe obia de ne diplomatic passport aba eye busumi ya yewomu ya ne de toso aduonu nan wo si enru honom no na ese obia de ne passport aba abre wo mo na ministry no wo se saa enhihye nyina ade a eboa ama empanyinfo wo mo akoni abedie wo mo akwantuo no emu nso etimi adwo se de be obi entimi emfasa passport yi enkoye bibia sebi ense na emfata nti we se yenhihye papa a wo mo aye wo mo a ese fata se wo mo san ede ema wo mo no wo mo be hye se wo mo be san ede ama wo mo afen so wo mo san esi so se wo mo de eye passport ne ba wo mo nye hwehwe mu yie enhye hu se eye ne pepepe so de ese wo mo de aba ni nyina na wo mo de aba na ansa na wo mo age atomu enti enei sa enwoma abeto eja efri wo mampanyini His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na kache eno no. Sabe me kwakopie mu ewo Bono East region na former regional minister Emma Bono East Ora anasa honorable Kwesi Edujan ena sabe wo kase wo say under the Fourth Republic ebi ensida sa mayoku bi ebekọ akansie na enkugu poto aba na sa abakwasemi ade a emu enye dekra ema eyosono amayoku ti sabre wono so akire na dwenkyere e de afa ho hyehye o betimi aye ama o niam a ahwiegu poto no o mutimi ahyehye ne yie na nyame ya domo 2028 o mutimi aba no yie.
We have sponsored the party from that time up to this time. This time they have turned the party into a monetary machinery. I have been a parliamentary candidate before for MPP. I have been a regional chairman. I have served in National Executive Committee, NEC, 2 terms, National Elections Committee under Chairman McMahon and under Chairman Jake. I've also served under MPP Disciplinary Committee. So those are with that greediness and all those things. They are looking for money everywhere. They are not so much committed to the development of the party. And that is why we have the problem. That is why we have the problem. So, but people build the party from their own pockets. We build this party from our own pockets, from time immemorial when we joined this party. It is a one party you want to be rich all night, and you expect, say, government appointees or ministers to dole out money and all those things, and they are unable to fill that demand of yours. Now, because projects are buying wire. Look at it. Look at the free SHS. Look at the Agenda 111. Boom is our 4 Agenda 111s. Look at the security, the peace and security you enjoy in the region. Look at the roads are opening up to rural development. As I say, look at the studies we have conducted under agriculture. As I say, World Bank is taking 1 for rice development. Dangote is taking 1 to open up to build the largest rice sugarcane production.
Sabre eye ahyen enkoko ahodoɔ enkabomufo edi nsembia babetudwa na de omo kye ne se eye Ghana ye fotosamfo a sabre ye gini tumu a ono na ebeye fotosamfo ama my Ghana Dr. Kesel atofo sen wo ko appointment committee wo de ko to wo manim se aban anase NDC aban beye nhwe yie se anase omo hyehye mu no omo aye omo adwen se omo de rotos ni nyina eba beba no omo nso so eye ahentwie kuoku ahodo no omuta wo machi pa say yade a ebeboa wo.
If the government really intends to reintroduce the road tolls, my union, for that matter, GPRTO, will support fully. The reasons which we had assigned and then approached government within that time, asking them to scrap up road tolls, had not been implemented, not even one. Because we had said that there were some nuisance taxes on fuel that had got the fuel prices galloping within that period, and that we government could listen to us that time to scrap off some of those nuisance taxes off. And again, we looked at the road tolls as another heavy area that brings revenue to government. And then much more was being realized as leakages, because most vehicle passes they don't pay, or the human being there would obviously not take tolls from someone whom he knows or somebody who is his family member. And that if you go and stand by and watch what the cars on queue would burn for a number of minutes or seconds to burn fuel and then to pay the 1 cedi or 2 cedi was just rather something unworthy for people to follow.
Said didn't pay then a good coin. Only two no flow no, not traffic na would 2 boots no a flow. Until the end of as a commercial then in this area then says Sunday about the year, not just a traffic number saba. I didn't know for kwam for so you too. Yen as IDLT for ya proposal. Abandada no ne bi command. But one flyer cry I must say. Ya sa above for bus ya proposal. I de kwa command. Actually kwan ya for say ya faso edito no abede. Ebe ye. Yen ko gina boot entwa ansa no wa dey. Watchum. Ya den say to no e say ye de kwhye DV refonsa. Road wedding. Every car, and about 70% of car in Chatu. This is 100% in Chatu. This is 7 billion. It's going to be about 4. So we could see 2 boots inside the year. MP before the Sunday campaign, so mom say, ye told no the no traffic flow. About we buy, once already told I say, Muko di traffic moche. On my campaign, a campaign message. To Yandia. Ya force say agito no bet say Sunday way say dey ya general na boa ma ba na more revenue
na yen pe kwan a ska no enko end up won crofo botomu ena ska ye de beba so yen no limited amount obi atua nobody will complain on road tolls in particular no yen fancy ye kwan no emaye. We are Ghanaians and we have nowhere going. Ahaya na ewo, but iye juma no memeka 2024 in particular we passed through so many things. Even 2 days to elections there was fuel increment. It is our hope and prayer say 2025 new government aba say the pressure to amusoa then we are not treating them fairly, but say minister aba na oye na adwin say or the transport operators no be adwuma or the insisa bi beba eson freye na entrance obi an kire na adwin, then of course you betumi aka say o papa way or you different from papa way.
Sabre ye kwakopie mu ewo techima na eche bia ene beto dwa se ejanyantam bi ato techima dwanom na eno ena municipal assembly ewo honom no omo de hyehye koma adwadifo no anase maame no a omo di dwa ho ne se omo nyanto boase se de be omo de hyehye begu akwan mu se de be ya ejano krampo no da achi bia na ensan emma no omo be ye layout no ne ade na sabre die yesu be pie nwo techima dwamu a edwadifo no sebi oma yetepa so wo monte yas oma hyase esisi wo madan
ejawe na ye safety officers ne regional commander ne other heads of departments na akonante ejum ho ehuniema binuma na ekoso na enye but ho enye jurisdictions na wo se hini mpanyifo na eda edwana no ehia na ye ne omo ye de to mo anim se ye hu bibi se ho ma ebetimi de eja hyehye aba ejum ho, but unfortunately na mpanyifo no eni ho ti omo hye ye bosen kana wotwe mu omo ba office no ne ya bedi nkomo na ye ne omo nyina akwa pro ewo jam ho na nke de nema ensem fata no atuye na afofia anto ata na no kwasida ejai ebae nti se bibisa abade na ese wo se enema ye hu ye no ye ko ejom ho na ye de dia anto ye no atuye se de be ya sa ejai ye hu na no kwasida ebi insan ento techima jom ebio
na no ana jware be sin na yeti se techima part bi she and fire service by fire service in Techiman South and our Omonia supported free in Kwanza in Tampo and Wenchi. And to Adrian of Anoma to me at Bujani in Akama. And to Alofania Baba Catach 2 days no. And then I have to a woman in the home office. My normal discussion. To the bar and said, everybody have a clear every CC Hamomo. Nothing or much me aside your muda.
Babina she no yana mi bi sikaye because e betwe abaya mi ne ba ka chire yana e hwe yamma atubu yana e hwe de bibia etumi ntwen e ma aban e ma mayamma e
manfo bi so say ade na adwuma no ya start ayeye na kayemfa yani ento abayanim eja no to hanom no ballers bebre wa ha asase yetwia ka container ne yetwia afidu omo beje tekiti yetwia ma ntimi ansende zimilaya onkra ambasa ballers e wa ha kra no omo mesisa emaye omo ntimi amaye zimilaya onkra no abesisa bola ya na ye bibia wa ha ye wu panyi bia wa hanu ma bia wa pe nipa abasa bia ombe boaye na ye sisa wura na wa ya na ye sisa ye wura ya na ya bopa omu ye adwumani na ti hu se emwa no emba se baba so abaye sra wa ni manimu ya mumboaye consent mi ntwen
Jashi, you bet my bass, you bet for not move, you bet for beer, Mama Bear auditing, or my BBA. So ever quite buy more Babano. Cross a cramba.
Ye wish ye away your more abayansia, mini uncle to a minion name, my miniama. Ye name when you know, Ashe. Ya the answer may buy or more be a patter as to say your name on minina. Into your strengthening for your pamachopi, mon family never teach my maye. No the abana and near nine. I don't see any day and dream ho. Now she a buyer or more be a pattern, yes, to say a sika this way and near ma. A blue crowd, yes, with your crown change and when the summer shows say you. Yan for P, your name no, Master. You also so ashe. Sike wo mu mafa ya fashe abai gana abai yesro dan wani be hwe na o ma ya modo
Sabre eye insuta kwaman Biposo constituency masebedwani o honom eye honorable Adelaide Intim ena Sabre wakwakoye ye maame ye papa no mo kantamanto emwa na niema ode ko ye no okeka bomu a Ghana sika no 50,000 Ghana cedis ena Sabre ode akoma wo
me ho na ye nuano ba ko frɛ me se honorable kantamanto na eja to ho no suta kwa ma Biposo nkofo ni bi wo ho na msi oh ene esa me ba ho no mo ba na ye be ye swari ne president de ani nti me nya kwan nti weekend ikwa na esa me ko suta but na me hwa che nti na ese me ba na ne entitu ti ese me ba ne se emre bia ye to aba omo faka e na omo aba ka na omo tina mu omo sika omo be se omo ho oden no kwa hu nya me se odo ene ebi kra na nka obia ho no mo kwa akobeka so ma because unim akwanhia wom bibia wom ti se nipa no tutu ne nan na so oba na obeto aba mawa na sa asema to na untumi ntina ho no mo se wo so wo tina ho no mo ekwasa ye be hwe a last 4 years 2020 a member of parliament na ye wo mashebedwa fie no se wo hwe mu a me pe na akame a metumi ba 9th parliament na mebusa me ho se nya odo a omo mami a omo di mika beto aba mami a kenen ke bia menyina ha se me sa koye kawe nyina na se me so me betutu anamo na me ba na me behwe ne ha om e bia nye ni nyina na metumi aya ma omo bakakra me ya ma omo no omo so ma se omo maame no odo omo
ya maame Mr. Kwaman constituency MP oba besra no ba nwade a ya ma no se ye ho adwiri ye ni aso je tana che mi bi oba kwa be US ko be support the TV let's support no what say about say ya pa you know say oba besa ado ya ye ho adwiri it's a marvelous work why ya dia papa oh 50,000 Ghana cedis
to say 500 million. Ya to yourself friend so asem na to ye enye mu bebre say to abama no abatu ye organize on ko to abama no iti ya ka kire no ka kire oba besra na mpa ne oba besra iti ne oba no me enwa adue ya na asepa ya ka say
Sabre Ghana National Fire Service the krata bi apie na ensema ewo mu nyina ekyerese sabe wo mu de enhyehyeye egu akwamu pa a ebeboa ama ye market ni nyina bambo etimi akoso ewo honom abusuafo se me kyerkyere mu a opanyine a woda Ghana Fire Service National Service ano Orura Julius Kuno ena wode saa nhyehyeye ababetu edwa wosi efri anapa anase nwume no nsia kosi anapa no nsia womo womo enkrofo a womo beye nhyehyye womo behyehyɛ se de ebeye bambo ebetimi akoso abre eja hyehye enso so ase efri ehonom a womo se womo ye ehyehyɛ na so womo womo nkofo no bi so womo be rewura edwanum a womo ebe petrol honom no womo mani ada honom na so womo hu bibia a womo timi abo mamane afei so womo be sensisi womo post ewo edwanum se de be ya womo nipa bia so ebe tena honom na womo hye ama bambon so etimi akoso ewo honom Ghana National Fire Service esan de etudwa se ehyehyeye omu ye no omu nkrofo omu honom no anapa bia anapa no nkunu bia womo de report ebebre womo atro de ekoso ewo dwanum se de be ya mpemfo so behu de ekoso nyina afei so enye womo nko a womo ne aposifo bambo ene national security fo ena aka bomu a womo edi sa dwumadie afei so womo esan akansi so se womo omo de hyehyeye egu akwamu a eno ebekọ enimu yie pa se de be ya eja hyehye no ano so ebebre ase sabre ya ye kase ya womo aye enhyehye anaso omani eda honum yie a womotu womo ho si honom se eja ehyehyye ene de ekoso nyade a eso omani enti womo so esi womo bo se womo bebre na se ama afa ye koye nim no ye nte se eja ahye wodwa wemu anase eja ahye ewo dwa wemu afi so womo de adesrede eto obi bia anim any authorities ni nyina ni se any adwadifo se moma ye nyina ye nkamom se de beye a saa okun ya womo ahye ase a womo se womo ekun ano ebetimi aso kra Sabre yakwa kopie mu ewo mrasabedwani a wo Otafo constituency ewo Asante Mantam mu Honorable Vincent Eko Asefua won edi nsemi etudwa wo say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama nani so wade hunu se sabre wo te asoye ya ebehwe mabunu ene mabunu mpuntu ho no wo say ya de a wo de abasobo ma ne pa esanse se dwumadie sa etimi ba ebeboa ma mabunu edwuma ene so mbenye edwuma ye no mpuntu so etimi akwa animu ntabe odi abaso bokese ene ma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama
Ononyamfo Eko Vincent Asefua ya woye mrashebedwani wo Otafo abato mpeswa so se Ghana mampani John Dramani Mahama nani swade hunu anasa nhyehyɛ ode aba ya to ne din se Ministry of Youth Development and Empowerment no eyade bi ebeboa pa mamabuno asetena agina brane wone UTV kase atwetwe nkomo no na wo bɔ mampani aba so ewo nani swade hunu kama ode aba ne ebeboa mabuno no ama matimi anya adwuma pa ye na boa oman no empunto wasesa nhyehyɛ pay a mampani dia bay ebeboa mabunu no wo modada setena mu ebesan boa moman no atumpuntuo we kire se Ghana mampani Mahama wapese wo boa mabunu na mabunu gina omo na so na omo yiedie no omo kan kɔ no omo kasanso wo tie no eno nti na woyɛ saade no ede ama wo mo wose we be ma mabunu na akonya bebre amomatimi ayɛ niema pa ebetimi di nsunsanso pa abre wo man no
Adia Bakwa, me very fascinated about, me very much interested about the Ministry of Youth. Ministry of Youth because which I the population census of Ghana so the latest one that was done. Mranten Mbabawano is featured greatly. So can there be asoye bia sa asoye ne betimi ahwe eye ministry no nko a eno ntina mama ni age ho na mebo John Dramani Mahama abaso say ye mrante na ewo mu no is a good step and we are going to support him to be able to attain the vision and the mission as far as the ministry is concerned. I am just hoping that this suggestion will be heeded to na enquire ministry anya deputy minister because all these agencies are very big agencies that you will need a certain kind of hands, those with some amount of understanding as to how the sector works. Near to me the Abuam so it's a good step and I commend John Dramani Mahama for that.
Eno actually no Oronyafo Eko Vincent Asefua Santo so ekasa efa free senior high school nhyehyɛ no ho na wɔkyerɛ mu sɛ ho behia sɛ empanifo edi mu ntintiman no edi kasobom sɛ be ya wo mo ebetime de nhyehyɛ pato akwa mu na free senior high school no ayɛ akɔno na enwumasua afa no ntuma pa efra. The
Ministry of Education, no more your mafia. The Free State Secretariat I know is also doing their bit. Unfortunately for us as a nation, I mean policy no and at the bonnet policy is a good policy, but there are challenges. As a nation, let's have a stakeholder engagement. Na suku semwa ye Ghana han ye be ye but your levels you can say nunti close schools no and I can say nunti the case will have to be educated irrespective of how the challenges will be. They will have to be educated. Let's approach those challenges that we have as a nation, then deal with those challenges very well.
Abusafo ya toa kase no so na ye Teachers and Education Workers Union aye chanity aka ne TU wo TUC mu na sabre wo mode ye krata bia ba betodwa na krata no mu nsem no edikan no mo se wo mode tirinkwa kase pa ma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ghana mampanyini wone na bedi akire Her Excellency Professor Jane Nana Opoku Agyeman ewo nkunimdi a omudi ye ewo 2024 abato a ye koto ye no na womo ehu se enkunimdie kese pa Ghana fo ede ama womo no kire se Ghana fo anya womo mu arehemu pa enti na omutimi eto aba no ne dodo so ede ma womo sa enti womo aba womo mutiri nkwa esa womo atena se na womo ensemo ha womo bi ene womo de eto aban yanim se aban dada no womo de womo nsem bi to nanim na nso enya ade a wope ebu aye enti sabre aban foforo Ghana fo anya womo mu enhyehyemu ide erehemu ide womo srese wopa womo chew pa womo pa aban echew womo nti womo ni emra behye tewufo of TUC for se eniema ahodo a eda womo ni so ene se eba womo dwumadi a womo die mu womo ensem bi anase a edile a abayentimi anka ho asem no sabre abanfoforo ya ben tentem so womo modern na nkanka eba womo conditions of service a womo nyuma womo ye no eniema ekasa nkwabata